Yo, what is up, guys? We're gonna be doing a 1 week back test session. We're doing a randomized, doing a 50K, 50K here, MNQ. I don't use SMTs in my chart anyway, so I won't be using SMTs. I just fucked up my chart, but let me rechart everything again. Okay, so we are in a 4 hour bearish gap. We have another 4 hour bullish gap below right here. What are we doing? We have this hourly right here. That's also bullish and I got respected. We can create this right here as a rejection block. Also up here, this will be a very big rejection block. But we have to see how price respects the CE of this first. The 5 minute, what are we seeing? Not really anything we're chopping around. Okay, I'm gonna stick to the 15 minute until we sweep either this or this up here. Okay, we swept that now. What are we doing now? So we just tap that internal low. We have this 1 minute right here. I could put out the body right here, and then we could target up here. Anywhere else. Let me just reevaluate this. So we swept that. We're in a higher time frame right here. Lower time frame. We're gonna be respecting this. Okay. This seems like decent trade. Just be risking 1% of the account right here. Let me actually wait for this. Okay, now right here. Place the order. Unfortunate. So what did I miss actually? Was I missing structure? And now we have something right here, but we have just reswept this. So we're gonna be moving on to the next day. We'll just be trading 5 days of the week for this. Click on the highest time frame, or we can look at the daily as well. Daily, do we have anything? We're in this daily right now. We dropped on a lower, so we are still within this 4 hour gap. We have now touched the CE of it, and we look on the and then right here, 1 hour right here, we have this up here, like the sell side, on a 30 minutes. Look on the hourly again. So we have this right here. Completely inverse that, but then we drop below. We have another gap right here and another gap right about here. We drop down lower, lower. I don't see anything. Now on the 5 minute. Okay. So this is the most low that we have, and we're looking bullish right now. And we could keep going back up. I'd want to touch just hourly and see what happens unless we just resweep that. Okay, we just reswept that. We just touched the hourly. Now what are we doing? No gaps. Okay, we touched this. We touched both hourlies right now, and now we have just reswept that. Right here, even though we haven't inversed it, it feels like a really good trade. Not it feels, seems like a really good trade. And target all the way to these lows right here since we're looking pretty bearish. And we can go break even right here. And of course, I'm missing some sort of structure right here. Okay, now we have tapped into the hourly up here. Now we're going to be creating inverse on the 1 minute again. Target down to the 5 minute. Is there a 15 minute below? No. Now we've inversed this. Okay. And what did we do? We did touch the 15 minute. I was looking too much for the whole move instead of taking the slice of the pot to 15, which would have been about a 1 to 2, which would have been decent. So unfortunate. Look on the 5 minute right here, or not the 5, but the 4 hour chart. What are we doing? We're respecting this bearish gap right here on the 4 hour. Look right here. Hourly, I don't see anything. We are inside the bearish 1 hour gap right here. We're also inside of another bearish gap right here on the 30 minutes. And now, what are we doing? We have inversion that we could take on the 2 minute. Down here at these lows. Where would we be able to target though? We have this low right here. If we're feeling bearish, which we look bearish, we take about a 1 to 1 right here, that, and then bang. And with this resweep right here, showing that we don't want to go all the way down, we got a immediate bounce off that. We're gonna go right here. We're gonna go to these low. We're gonna put a stop right here. We're gonna go another 1 to 1 again right here. Or we'll target these highs actually above here, and we'll take that. So let's go. And let's click on the hourly. Bang again. Not bad. All right, now we have, what do we have here? Click on the 4 hour doing. So we clearly respected both of those on the hourly as well. Oops, never mind. So let me drop down again. The hourly right here, we have respected this. Even though we inversed it, we just inverse that. We have this, this unmitigated gap right here that we could target. And then we have a 30-minute gap up here. On the 15-minute, we have a gap right here. We have this 15-minute right here. Let's just wait, see what we could target. Okay, we're in the 15. Seem like we're rejecting off of it. Okay, now we can go target these shorts right here. Here would be nice, and then target a 1-to-1 at down here, or let's target somewhere where there's actually liquidity being held, those hourly lows. And right there, go break even right here. Go break even. Unfortunate. Seemed like a good trade. Now, what are we doing? So we still haven't. Now we're doing this. Retouch on the hourly. What can we be doing now? We could be rejecting all the way up here. Is there any other gaps we could take? Highest would be this 3-minute right here. Now we would take these shorts right here. Since we have this, we can treat this as a rejection block in the 5-minute here, or let me see. The highest we can see is right here, be the rejection block, and target the same spot down all the way down here, and down here can be a break even point. Okay. Oh wait, I didn't enter in. Let me just enter in right now. I have to place it right here. I would have been break even already, but yeah, unfortunate. I wasn't able to do it. So that's all for today's video. I went pretty shitty, but it's better than before. We took 7 trades today in this recording session. Another 33% win rate. What is this luck?